A woman noticed something strange as she boarded her flight. The cabin, which should have been packed with passengers, was unusually empty. Only a few people were seated. She began to relax once she saw luggage being loaded into the cargo hold, thinking everything was normal. But that's when the nightmare began. Her daughter had been unusually quiet since boarding. As the plane began its ascent, she reassured the girl to get some rest. But when Daisy opened her eyes again, her daughter was gone. Assuming the girl had gone to the restroom by herself, Daisy searched the cabin, but came up empty-handed. An uneasy feeling started creeping in. She approached the flight attendants for help, only to be told that there was no record of her daughter ever boarding the plane. Daisy was stunned. How could that be? They checked in together. Determined, she searched the cabin from end to end. When she returned to her seat and saw her daughter's teddy bear, her heart sank. Something was clearly wrong. Even more disturbing, the other passengers claimed they'd never seen a child on board. Just then, a flight attendant offered to help and made an announcement over the intercom. 10 minutes passed, but there was still no sign of the girl. Daisy's panic intensified. Another attendant promised the captain would be informed and a full search conducted. Trusting them, Daisy waited. But after half an hour, nothing had happened. Now desperate, she tried questioning the passengers again, but got the same answer. No one had seen her daughter. Suddenly, another flight attendant appeared and quietly pulled the first one aside, as if hiding something. Daisy followed them and overheard something even more terrifying.
What aren't you telling me? Say it!
I'm sorry, but I don't think that she's here.
What?
The crew insisted there was absolutely no boarding record for her daughter. Daisy couldn't believe it. She said she still had her daughter's boarding pass and rushed back to find it. But after searching through everything, the pass was nowhere to be found. No matter how she explained, the crew began to treat her like she was delusional. Her emotions spiraled. She was convinced something terrible had happened to her daughter. Frantic, she ran toward the cockpit to speak to the captain herself. But before she could knock, an air marshal tackled her to the ground. Once he realized she wasn't a threat, he offered to take her to the captain. The captain listened calmly and asked if she had any history of mental illness. Daisy admitted she did, just mild depression. Certainly not enough to make her hallucinate. She explained that this flight was to bring her late husband's body home. His casket was stored in the cargo hold. Although the captain remained skeptical, he sympathized with Daisy and ordered the crew to begin a full search for her daughter and the missing boarding pass.
Get the lights up. Get every passenger seated. No one in the toilets, no exception. Look for her backpack, her boarding pass. Check every closet, every bin. Are there any more questions?
Thank you.
The search began, with attendants combing every corner of the plane. Passengers were visibly annoyed by the disruption. Agent Jeff stayed close behind Daisy, in case she acted out again. Suddenly, Daisy froze. One bearded passenger looked strangely familiar.
Do I know you from somewhere?
You've walked past me 5 times since we took off. Does that count?
She asked him directly, but he claimed not to know her. Half an hour passed with no results. The captain was losing patience. As he considered calling off the search, Daisy began to lose control. But since the search was affecting the whole flight, the crew had to end it. Just as they were about to stop, Daisy had a flash of memory. She ran up to the bearded man. She remembered seeing